allows it to exhale oxygen.
You know the plural of Prius is Prii?
We caught a comment somewhere that somebody made somewhere on the internet about letting their headphones breathe. What the hell does that mean? All right, now, I mean, we could speculate here, which is what we're going to have to do. And I could think of all kinds of reasons how you can, ways to make things breathe in audio. And I guess it's more of an abstract. Like, if someone heard that, they would have no idea what the hell they're talking about. How you make something breathe.
Seems like a thing people have been saying for 100 years. I do recall a lot of folks talking about houses the same way, that houses need to breathe.
Yeah. That's kind of
You
the
want
same
to promote apparently significant air infiltration and moisture transfer.
thing.
Well, I guess it's like with your headphones physically breathing, just leaving them out. Like they were in like a smoky pool hall for a long time and they're all smell like smoke. You just, you let them breathe.
That's true.
Air out.
Yeah. In other words, like they stink. Like Febreze, you need some Febreze.
Yeah, Febreze your headphones.
Febreze is like instant. Maybe that's more breath of fresh air than breathing.
Maybe.
But maybe.
Yeah, maybe. It's like hanging your stuff outside on the clothesline.
Yeah. Well, to get some air.
Yeah, have that outdoor scent.
Well, I think when it comes to audio, we better narrow this down a little further than that. Yeah, because we're going outdoors now.
Okay. Well, you could be outside with your headphones.
It could be. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Flying a kite reminds me of a lot of breathing.
Oh, wind.
So
Tornadoes?
that would be more airy.
Yeah.
The word airy comes to mind when I think of kite flying.
Okay, I'll go with it.
So maybe that's the idea. So let's go with airy, breathe, open sounding. So then now we got to figure out, okay, let's from our vast knowledge of audio, what makes things do that?
Let's say having headroom from your amp.
Big amps?
Big amps. Power.
Tubes.
You don't want no restrictions.
Usually.
Yeah, you need tubes somewhere.
Big
Maybe,
tubes.
Big tubes, or even just front end tube and
a lot of
solid
little
state outputs. I don't care as long as there's tubes somewhere. Yeah.
Maybe you just have sweaty ears. Fan on your headphones?
You need forced air. Yeah.
Fan in the headphones?
Yeah, the breathing ain't enough.
That'd be some technology.
Yeah, there you go. Now we're talking. Well, what if you put a fan at a
Internal
distance?
breathing?
You had a breeze. Is that like breathing?
You could make the headphone breathe.
Yeah,
That's a good
true.
idea.
Yeah.
Do like a little compressed air line on the side.
Ooh, that sounds potentially dangerous.
I think
it'd be fine.
I think breathe. When you talk about breathe, you talk about the airiness of the sound. Like, you're expanding on just the strict 2-dimensional sound stage there, into a 3D setting where you got more height, more width, more depth than you would traditionally have. And I would think that would be what was breathing. Breathing is like, like on our headphones, like the 1266 is designed to give you a gap. It's not, you don't clamp.
Yeah.
Therefore, you're allowing it to breathe. And it's true. The driver's breathing more.
It's true.
It's less restricted. It's less damped, underdamped, and it can do things in that region that it can't do any other way.
Yeah, I guess breathing. So less restriction, be it by power or damping.
Yeah, right. Yeah, more power, I guess, would be kind of the same thing as having less damping. You're forcing the damn thing to do what you want it to do.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of a congested sounding headphone. What if you elevate the air pressure in your environment?
I don't know.
If there's more air, can it sound better?
That's tough
More
for
air,
people
more
to
better?
adjust. That's tough to
That
adjust.
is tough.
You got a pressurized listening room?
Well, they've talked about people like in mountains, you go a couple thousand feet. Like if we're in Colorado, Denver, like we're doing a show, we're at 5,000-6,000 feet, is it? What is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
5,000.
I never noticed a big difference in sound, but maybe. I don't know. Your ears, I'm sure, respond differently. a little
No,
bit.
I'm talking like 3, 4, 5 atmospheres.
Oh, wow, yeah. Like the Mars or something like that?
I think it's the other
Mars
way.
is the other way. Yeah, that'd be the other way.
But yeah, it's like that. It's like the opposite of Mars.
Oh, you want to go heavy?
Yeah, like Venus.
I would say breathing is a function of the entire system. The breath of the music is a function of the entire system. The cabling.
Well, even
The
what you're
amplification.
listening to, some stuff just has a very
Yeah.
live kind of
Airy sound. Yeah. Where it captured the essence of the breathing of the music while it was being played. Well, people breathe in their instruments too.
Well, yeah.
So I guess maybe if you can hear that breathing, more of that breathing going on, like a trumpet or a flute, something like that, then maybe you're doing better in terms of the breath of the system.
It's got more breath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Breathes
with
better.
vocals, like you're hearing more into the tonsils of the person singing, right? That's kind of breath. I mean, you have to exhale to speak, right? I think it's hard not to.
It would be difficult, yeah.
So there you have the breath of the vocals presenting itself, and when you get into the deeper end of higher end audio, it's hearing into the tonsils of the singer becomes a thing, you know.
Well, I guess you could kind of say the headphone in the system disappears, right? As you get closer to something breathing, presumably you would notice the gear less,
Yeah,
right?
right.
I guess the act of not having gear that breathes, however you would say that, kind of means you could hear that it exists, right? You notice there's a restriction in some way.
Oh, I forgot I was listening to equipment.
Yeah, I thought it was there.
Mhm.
Must be Memorex.
Yes, that is a full breath right there.
Yeah.
And on that note, I think we have pretty much ended this conversation on the best of our ability.
Well, I mean, you could just talk about nothing for the next hour.
Well, that's true. We could do that, but I think people get bored out of their freaking
and
minds.
and we'd get bored.
Yeah, that too.
I
Yeah,
don't know about that.
yeah, yeah.
Well, it depends how off topic.
I think we're going to need something to make it interesting if we're going to talk about nothing for an
Mm.
hour. Yeah, something.
You want to do
other
some
than-
painting? We could do a new episode thing.
Okay,
Or we do-
finger painting.
sounds messy.
Yeah, we'll just cover the whole table with paint.
Ah,
Yeah.
Okay.
You remember the finger paint we used to use in school? It had this weird smell to it.
it did have a weird
Yeah,
smell.
they
to it.
it's probably lead based. They probably
Yeah,
don't
it
make it
probably
anymore.
used to be lead based.
It just you kind of
Maybe
sounded
mercury.
like a semi-famous painter you may have heard of that
Oh.
likes painting happy trees.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like Happy Gilmore?
No,
Something like that.
It's not the same guy.
not really. No,
No.
different guy. Yeah, but your general speech pattern.
I
is
feel happy.
Similar enough
I see.
prior.
I see.
It isn't anymore.
Yeah.
And I placed it in the woods because it was made of wood.
Yeah,
I
just wanted to be with his family.
family.
We should do some painting things in the future.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
We'll have to try that.
Do a
Keith
thing.
can replace me. He's the painter back there. Yeah.
We should each pick our method of painting, whether it be finger, brush,
Watercolor.
canvas,
Mm.
watercolor. Yeah. Paint by number.
Yeah.
Yes.
I used to like the velvet. When I was
Oh,
a kid, we
yeah.
had velvet paint by numbers.
Is
Those
that
are
a
fun.
thing anymore?
Yeah.
It's probably still a
I have
thing.
no
I don't know.
idea. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Why were they velvet anyway?
Well, there was like black bits that were fuzzy velvet. And the thing is, the
Oh.
paint didn't really like cover it good.
Oh yeah, right.
So you didn't have to color in the lines as well.
Oh, that was the contrast.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. You could do a worse
You
job.
could just do a bad job and it looked better.
Mhm.
There you go. See, I never thought about that.
Mhm.
Just forgot about it since I was age 6 or something.
Okay.
Never thought about why
It doesn't come up.
why
very
we had
often,
black
yeah.
velvet canvas. But you knew.
I thought about it.
You thought about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I dropped that one a long time ago.
Mhm.
On that note, we better drop this video. We're
That's a good
done.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. There you have it. Just breathe.
Mhm.
Mm.
That's a song.
That's a song. Yeah. In fact, you listen to that, I think you'll get an idea of where you should be.
Yeah, sure.
End of discussion. Thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to thumbs us up because we're trying. Take care.